Welcome to the Daily Joke for Wednesday, January 24th, also known as Dirty Joke Wednesday. I am your host, Jeremy Chaput. This first joke comes to you courtesy of comedian Jimmy Flynn. My brother called me up the other day and said I got fired from my job at the pickle factory. I said, "What did you do?" He said, "I stuck my dick in the pickle slicer." I said, "You stuck your dick in the pickle slicer and they fired you for that?" My brother said, "Yeah." I said, "What happened to the pickle slicer?" My brother said, "She was fired too." Three sisters decided to get married on the same day to save their parents the expense of separate weddings. As a further step to reduce the price tag, the three sisters resolved to spend their honeymoon night at home. Later that night, their mother couldn't sleep, so she went to the kitchen for a cup of tea. On her way, she tiptoed past her oldest daughter's room and heard screaming. She thought to herself, "That's normal, especially on her wedding night." She snuck past her middle child's room and heard her laughing. "That's normal too," she said, smiling to herself. Finally, she slipped past her youngest daughter's room, where she didn't hear a peep, but she thought nothing of it. The next morning in the kitchen, after the husbands had gone out, the woman asked her eldest daughter about last night's noises. "Well, Mom, you always said if it hurt I should scream." "You're absolutely right, sweetheart," she said, turning to her middle child. "Now why were you laughing?" she asked. "You always said if it tickled I could laugh," she said. "True enough, honey." The mother smiled, remembering her newlywed days. "Now it's your turn, baby," she said, turning to her youngest daughter. "Why was it so quiet in your room last night?" "Mom, don't you remember? You always told me never to talk with my mouth full."